Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your October reading, guys. I hope you can hear me. Scorpio, Spirit is saying that you have to face your emotions. You can't sweep it under the rug anymore. Like, you've been suppressing emotions over and over again. My guess is it's pretty much the same scenario. It's the same emotion. Maybe not the same emotion, but the root of it, if you really look at it, it's like I'm seeing this like a V, and they're like it's a tree of emotions, but the root is the root of all of the emotions you're feeling. So this could be trauma from way back, okay? Childhood trauma, or just a really some disturbance in your childhood. Maybe not so little, but I would say your teenage years, okay? I'm saying this because Venus is in your sign, and your ruler Mars, your ancient ruler, is in Cancer, the home, the mother, the protective mother energy, and then Pluto is in Capricorn, the father energy, the matriarch, patriarch kind of vibes. So, Cancer's your ninth house, so Jupiterian energy. Jupiter is in Gemini, your eighth. And Pluto's your third house of communication. I don't know. I feel like something's coming up that's you've been suppressing for a while, and it's becoming very loud. These emotions are loud because they're trying to tell you something, Spirit is saying. I'm hearing there are ghosts. Ghosts of the past haunt you. You are being haunted by the past because the past needs to be revisited so you can finally let it go. You guys know that energy is a death energy, and you rule death, the death card, the underworld. So you're very familiar with it, familiar with this energy, but I don't know why this, like when it pertains to you, you have a hard time, but you can do this for other people. You can see this in other people, even sometimes help them transmute it. But when it comes to you, you're very hard on yourself, and you tend to run and hide from your emotions. You just don't want to deal with it. You're scared of them. I'm hearing it's too complicated. It's time wasted. No, it's not, Scorpio. No, it's not. Because guess what? You're just like everybody else. It's not like you're the ruler, because you rule that energy of death and rebirth and like trauma and shadow, that you're exempt. If anything, you need it more because you're here walking around transmuting people's energy, getting hit left and right with shit you didn't even ask for. You can't help but see it. You know what I mean? So if anything, you have not only have to fix your karma, because that projection, having other people's karma triggering your karma, first of all, and because you cannot not see or feel other people's darkness, you have to cleanse a lot. You have to make sure that on your side you're cool, that you're not carrying any any heavy, I wanted to say, baggages. You have to make sure you're healthy. You have to make sure that your well is clean and full. I'm hearing that, there's no mold in the well. They're giving me a well analogy. Because, yeah, basically you have to take care of yourself. You're not Superwoman, you're not Superman. And don't try to be. Because you're not. No matter how hard you try to be. You're just hurting yourself, Spirit is saying. This card keeps coming out. The earthly weaver of the worlds, except you weave in the underworld. That's your domain. That's where you've been assigned to. You've been assigned to people's shadow. That is heavy. Okay. Like I said, you don't have a choice almost. You can't turn it off. Right? But there's light in the darkness. And you're a transmuter. You're a witch. You transmute. But I feel like lately, the past months or so, is the transmuting is just not working. Sometimes you could, like before you could do this and it's like, it was not, no. But now it's not even working. Because Spirit is bringing this up. It's almost like Spirit took away your powers. You're not punished, but it's like Spirit took away your powers. And this is what I'm hearing them say. You are in absence of leave of absence. You need a break from work. Yeah, they're not giving you access anymore, or they're not putting that burden of you being a transmuter and you having to see people's darkness, whether you act on it or not. But that's a gift you have. I feel like Spirit has halted that because they want you to connect to your darkness, to your trauma, to what you need to heal. Because it's piled up, and it's just, we have to clean up. You have to transmute your own shit. You see what I'm saying? Wow, that was a mouthful. This is what Spirit is saying here. Let's get into oracles here. Energy. These emotions are coming up for a specific reason. There's a purpose to this. These emotions you're feeling have a purpose. Don't block them off, Spirit is saying. Yeah, you have an inner battle going on here with yourself. Because you don't like not being strong. You don't like not being in control. It's almost like it's easier to judge people. I'm not blaming, I'm not pointing the finger or anything. But it's easiest to look at people's shit than look at our own shit, right? That's what mostly bullies do. Not them to say you're a bully, but we're a little bit in that stage of you now. Spirit's like, yeah, you're not going to get away with this anymore. Kind of vibe. Yeah, you're deceiving yourself. This is you deceiving yourself. This is your shadow. I feel like your shadow is the one in your ear saying, no, we're not getting there. We're not going there. Ooh, look at this person. Look, Don't look inside. Look over there. Look over there. I keep hearing. You are the one deceiving yourself here. There's some transmutation you have to do. Look at her. She's working with energy. She's alchemizing. Right? This deceit card is your shadow. It's nobody. Some of you might be blaming people for what's happening to you. Blame your shadow, which is essentially you. That part of you that's scared. That feels like they're protecting you, but they're really not. We have to be in contact and touch with our shadow, work with our shadow, but never must our shadow control us. Never. Financial constraints. See, your shadow is like making you focus on everything but this transformation that Spirit is expecting from you. What is this? Fruit flies. I hate them. They're making you think about this. They're making you think about that. Like word tree, like not tree world. What? Third world? What? They're making you think about everything but the inner work that you have to do. Like the stuff, you know what I mean? They're distracting you. Your ego is distracting you from the real problem. But it's not even a problem. The real work you have to do. It's telling you, yeah, we need to go work. Some of you are overworking, so you don't have to deal with this. Some of you, you'd rather focus on the 3D things, you know, like, oh my God, the money, the money, the money, you know. But guess what? Again, this is affecting everything. Whatever emotions or things you're dealing with, I'm seeing this V, okay? It's like a pyramid like this. Whatever those branches are, it's almost like a tree. It's the root. So that, until you fix the root, everything else is connected to that root. So even if you don't understand that, everything you are going through right now that's not going your way is related to this thing here, this emotional imbalance. I'm just going to call it, okay? Appreciation. To appreciate, we must be present and look around us, right? We have to sit and listen to our inner self, our higher self, our inner child, our shadow and our dark and our light as well, our divine feminine, our divine masculine. So with this card, like I said, this is very dark energy, deceit, financial constraint, worry. And here you have appreciation, which is like, but you cannot appreciate things around you if you're not in that energy of appreciation, right? And when we're dealing with trauma, pain, emotional unfulfillment or something like that, you can't appreciate shit, you know what I mean? So this is saying you need to call back all the, how can I put this? You need to transmute, you need to address the problem here. There's an elephant in the room, and it's your emotional, something to do with your emotional body. Something you've been avoiding, a feeling you've been avoiding. Whatever that feeling is about, I don't know. It's personal to each of you. But this is where Spirit wants to bring you back to. This appreciation. Like I said, some of you are overworking. This is 15, the Devil card. There's a lot of dark energy surrounding this witch. Like these two, deceit, financial constraints, it's fear. It's dark energy. And I feel like the light is in you reconnecting with yourself and transmuting all this stuff that's been piling up because of this emotional unbalance. Does that make sense? Emotional unbalance. Exactly. The yin and the yang. Not surrendering to the divine, not surrendering to your intuition, not doing the work. I'm sorry to tell you, okay? And it's affecting everything. Your family, your finances, everything. You are doing this to yourself. Your abundance, your relationships. Look at this. Your abundance, your family, your relationships, your balance, and all in all. All of these are reversed. Caring connections, cornucopia, happy family, financial constraints. Yeah. You have to go on this temple path. The emotions you're feeling right now, that discomfort is happening for a reason. The discomfort you're feeling right now, thank you, Spirit, couldn't put it a better way. The discomfort you're feeling right now, emotional, might I add, is happening for a reason. Okay? Spirit, what do you have for Scorpio? Blame. What are you blaming yourself for? I accept responsibility for my well-being. Don't blame yourself about for anything. We all fuck up. We all do, make mistakes. We all do things we regretted. We regretted or still regret, But you need to let go of this blame. It's your ego telling you this. Stop blaming yourself and take care of yourself. Yeah, you have to love yourself. You have to appreciate life. You have to come back on the positive side. You have to. You know what I heard? I feel like you've been in the dark for a long time. But the ironic thing is that you're in the dark not for you, but for other people. When the darkness is your home. So it's almost like you're inviting all these people. Let's metaphorically say it's a party. You're inviting all these people. They have a good time. They get out of your cave completely healed, completely light. Where do you think they leave that shit? Whatever that weight. In your home. They don't clean up after. And then you're left with all of that, plus yours. But yours is stuck in a corner so far because you made sure that you don't have it in your face. So what do? You clean up the other people's shit they left. And it just repeats. And where's your shit? It's over there. Oh, you made sure it was not in your periphery because you don't want to deal with it. This is the metaphor that Spirit is giving me here. So it says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And I feel like the lighter side of life is whatever has to do with your darkness. Like I said, you'd rather work with other people, transmute, or whatever. Look at other people's trauma and whatever darkness they're going through because you don't want to look at yours. Because yours is definitely not light. It's dark. But you don't want to see that. You don't want to look at that. And here it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Appreciation. So we're talking about appreciation. We're talking about the good in all things. And we're talking about the lighter side of life. Which for me is a recipe right here. This is a recipe for, first of all, it's strength. But you definitely will not fail with that. Like giving appreciation, gratitude. Sometimes giving yourself a break, okay? Because life is hard sometimes. It's not all about shits and giggles here. But I feel like you've been putting this off a little bit too much here. But the worst part, like I said, is you're so busy working on other people and trying to tiptoe around other people. That's what really, really... Spirit doesn't like that. And that's why, like I said, I heard they took away you're in timeout. You're in timeout. So it's almost like in the cave, nobody's coming to party anymore. Nobody's coming. You're alone. And that thing that you put over there, so it's not, it's screaming. Because there's nothing around. That's all you see. Why is it in your face? I'll let you answer that. I already told you why it's in your face. Okay? Alright, let's get into tarot. I'm gonna get the steampunk. There's a card that flipped here. This is the only card that went out. A decoration. 4 cups. See, you're still focused on other people's shit. that you don't see people. Spirit is like, what about yours? What about your cup? What about your healing? 4 cups. What about your healing? Five of Swords. Yeah. You want people to come party, metaphorically. That, you know, that party in the cave I'm talking about. Well, nobody wants to play anymore. Like I said, the cave, there's no party in the cave. There's nothing else to take away your focus from that thing you put in the corner. You shoved it in there, or under the carpet if you prefer. Nobody wants to anymore. So you're left alone with your stuff, your baggage. And it's right in your face. You're not going to be able to ignore this longer. No. Some of you blame yourself for something. And that's only just one thing. There's so much more, I'm sure. Because you've been piling it up for a while. Scorpios tend to do that. But just like you get depleted when you give your energy away, same thing when you start stuffing, like suppressing emotions, at a certain time it goes on overload. Same thing when you give your energy a lot to people, you're depleted, you have no more, you're empty. Same thing when you start running away from the darkness and just piling it, putting it in a bag, put it under the carpet, it gets full. It's the same metaphor. It goes both ways. Okay. And spirit might come in and bring this in a form of paranoia, depression, mood swings, financial constraints. Okay. Because it's trying to point, it's trying to get your attention. Spirit's trying to get your attention here. Because you're Scorpio, you know exactly why whatever you're going through is happening. It's time you admit it. It's time you really connect right now, okay? Remember, you're the witch and the weaver of worlds. The underworld is, look at that. It's time you recognize it and you stop blocking this. It's time you let these emotions in. It's time you let the downloads in. This is happening for a reason. It is. You have the Ace of Swords and the 4 Cups. It's happening for a reason, guys. Yeah, you just don't want to deal with it. Here's your energy, 5 Cups. Oh, I think you can't ignore it anymore. You just can't. It's impossible to ignore at this point. Okay? Yeah. All the hurt, the pain. Ten of Swords reversed. A lot of swords here all of a sudden. Some of you, this has to do with a relationship. But like I said, this is your ego. This is your ego. All the decisions, the bad ones, your ego made you do. Remember, we had yin and yang. This is yin and yang. This is you, actually. And this is the angel giving you that cup of healing. Angels, your spirit guides, are giving you an out. They're giving you a chance here to heal. There's not even a chance. You're going to heal this. You are going to go through this door. You are going to have to take that bag and look inside of it. You are going to have to lift the carpet and freaking clean it up. They're not going to let you get away with this anymore. I'm sorry to tell you, okay? That is the only way you're going to move forward. If you do not do this, they will not let you move forward. The Fool. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Fool. The beginning. This is it. That is the condition I'm hearing. Otherwise, you will be stuck in here till it's done. It's almost like a kid that you punish. You like, clean your room. You can't come out until it's clean. So it's like, clean your room. You can't come out until it's clean. This is very Saturnian energy as well. But I mean, yeah, Pluto is retrograde in Capricorn, you know? That's why we have these swords too. That's your third house. They're screaming at you, but you keep ignoring it. But I feel like it's in your face right now. Ace of Swords, there's no running, there's no hiding. These emotions are like so loud. So loud. Let's see, what else do I want to get? I want to get a crystal for you. Where is it? Oh, where are the crystals? Oh, they're over there. I'm gonna go get it. Hold on. And then, oh my God. First I'm gonna get, I think, a starseed oracle, and then we'll get the crystals. Welcome to the rebirth energy that you don't tend to deal with personally. It's usually around you. You're usually watching other people do it. Now it's your turn, Spirit says. They said, we fucked around long enough now. It's your turn. It's backed up. We need to make space here so you can continue to be a beacon of light for people. And some of you don't even know, but you are. You are a transmuter. You wake people up. A lot of people feel safe with you. But you know what? If you don't do the work either, it's almost like you're not authentic. You know what I mean? That you got to practice what you preach. If you have these powers and you don't, like, this knowledge, this power, you have to use it on yourself first of all. And also, if you're not doing the work, it's almost like subconsciously you feel like you're better. I don't know. We have big picture thinking. Beautiful card. These cards are so beautiful. Forgot. It says, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Yeah, like I said, if you don't, some of you, yeah, you're the angel. You awaken. I was going to say angel of death. Angel of death. I mean, that's Plutonic. That's Scorpio. Death, the underground, Hades. But after death, there's rebirth. Some things might end. They have to end for it to be. The ending is the beginning. Here you go. The ending is the beginning, and the beginning is the end. Infinity. So you are some of you are Pleiadian, because it says here, the weaver of worlds. So visionary. Yeah, you definitely are helping people, whether you're doing it actively, like consciously or not, you are. After all, you are Scorpio. Hello. An awakened one. Okay. You are an awakened Scorpio. So, or you are on your way, but I feel like some of you are still babies, and this is why there's this confusion. There's a lack of maturity in this science, they're saying, in the domain. I heard Spirit say, this is not a game. Wow. Okay. All right, Spirit. Here it says, water your garden. Exactly. Heal yourself first. That's how you become wiser. That's how you do it better, with experience, especially on yourself. Okay. Big picture is giving me this Ace of Swords energy too. Pleiades energy. Visionary, inspired. Okay, all the cards fell. Inspired ideas. It's giving me this Ace of Wands here. 3 cards. Look at this. How are you going to teach love, self-love, healing if you don't have it. Exactly. You are a teacher. You guys are definitely Pleiades here. Shattakite and Kunzite. Love Kunzite. And then you have conflict. Definitely an inner conflict going on here with you and your shadow. This is the Seat card, and we have the yin and the yang. You have inner conflict inside of you. These emotions, listen, like I said, these emotions are overwhelming. Your feelings are overwhelming you right now because there are emotions that you suppressed too long. Suppressing these emotions is creating inner conflict. You have been hurt emotionally. Like I said, some of you in your teenage years. Abandonment issues. A bad breakup. Some of you in your adult life. This Five of Cups. Something very painful that you suppressed. It's not natural. Okay? Five of Cups, Four of Cups. All right, guys. I want to get one more card. Just one. Why are all the cards falling? Source, the temple. Remember we had the temple path? Yeah. I'm telling you, Spirit is doing this. Yes, Spirit. This is the confirmation. Where's the temple path? I'm telling you. This is all happening for a reason. And I told you, this is not going to go away. Not this time. It's too big. It doesn't fit anywhere anymore. It's an elephant in a room. I'm seeing a balloon in the middle like of a really tight room. And it's starting to, let's say the windows are open. You can see the balloon just going. It's about to explode, basically. All right. So yeah, Scorpio, think about this. You already know. You already know. You've been trying not to know for a long time, and now you just can't. Spirit's not going to let you. They're not going to let you. It's too big. Look at this big rock. It's in the middle of the room here. All right? Okay, guys. I love you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. My Etsy, I'm going to go right now and work on my Etsy. I said I was going to do it yesterday, but didn't. I'm going to do it right now. So I'm going to be coming up with some merch on Etsy. I already have crystals, okay? So I'm going to be doing pretty soon candles, and I'm going to be doing bracelets. So you cannot subscribe there, but you can follow my page, my Etsy, so that you'll be notified when these new items come in, this new merch. But what you can do now is subscribe here on YouTube and help the channel grow. If you like my style, if you like the video, is in any way helpful, or just because you want to give energy, fair energy exchange, and also, yeah, help me generously with this channel to help it grow, go ahead and subscribe. You are welcome here. Join the tribe. Like the video, share, okay? And I'll see you guys next time, guys, okay? And then we have this like solar eclipse coming up in Libra, your 12th house, okay? So that's giving me this Ace of Swords here. You will get a revelation here, because I feel like some of you are definitely scared and you don't know where to begin. You're feeling this, but you don't know, okay? Source is with you. This is happening. This is not an initiation, but it's a rite of passage. And so whatever question you have, because this source is here and the temple path, I'm feeling like Spirit is just waiting on you to give him the yes, and they will give you all the tools. Because you are a witch, remember. You are a Pleiades, and you are a healer. Okay, you've been healing these people all this time. Do you think Source is going to leave you on your lonesome through this. No. You have a bunch of angels that are just waiting for you to call on them. All right, guys? So don't ever feel like you're alone. Never ever feel like you're alone here. I feel like Scorpios, that's like also they feel alone. They're very pessimistic of people. They have no faith in people because they see their darkness. Fuck the people. I'm talking about your team up there. Okay, guys? That's who you want to call on. All right? Love you. Take care. Bisous. Ciao.